What is going on, guys? Noah Bria here, back again, and today I want to talk about the importance of momentum with Facebook ads. There's a lot of different opinions on how Facebook ads work, or the best way to scale, or what happens if you do this, what happens if you do that, but the real thing is understanding how Facebook works is going to put you ahead, right? Like, it doesn't matter what strategy you're following, it doesn't matter, who you're listening to. What really matters is the experience that you have, like the experience that you can go out and get, right? So it's not about what strategy you're following. The strategy is basically just there so that, when you do find that winning product, when you do go to scale, it's set up for the most likely thing that'll make you successful. It's not so that, you're playing the algorithm. It's not for those things. But what you need to understand is understanding how Facebook ads work fundamentally is going to help you gratefully, especially if you're following my strategy. Now, the thing is, I know you heard me talk about momentum with Facebook ads a lot, right? Like, it's one of the biggest things that I talk about, and once you gain momentum, you're off to the races. And once you lose momentum, it's really, really difficult to get that momentum back. Now, I want to explain in this video why I talk about momentum so much and why I think it's so important. Facebook is one of those things where it's not going to be showing your ad to people in order, okay, right? So you have an audience of 1,000 people. Let's say with Facebook ads, it's not going to show your ad to, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? Like, it's going to show your ad to, 837, 427. It's going to show it to random people in that audience trying to optimize for whichever is going to perform the best, right? Whereas with Google ads, it's going to show your ad in order to the people who are just looking you up, right? Like, they search something and then they see your ad. So it's showing ads to people in order. And there's a little bit of optimization, but it's mostly just in order. Whereas with influencers, it's going to show your ad to random people. It's a different algorithm. It's mostly going to show your ad to the people that are most engaging with that certain page, right? It's not going to be shown to people in order. It's not going to be optimizing for the best conversion. Now, understanding that is going to put you in a way bigger position with Facebook ads, because you will understand that when you publish an ad, it's not like putting up an influencer post. It's not like running a Google ad. It's completely different. It completely depends on how Facebook wants to optimize for that particular ad. It could optimize good, it could optimize bad. You can take 5 of these exact same ad sets, same interests, same demographics, same everything, put them in a campaign, and each one will perform completely differently. And it's simply because the results that you get have nothing to do with the ad set. It has everything to do with optimization. And many people have talked about this. Many people, like, they've schemed on it, but like, I know this for a fact. I've tested it. If you want to test it, go ahead. Take one of your best ad sets, put it in a new campaign, make 10 of them, and each one isn't going to perform the same. If Facebook ads were that easy, it would be ridiculously simple to scale, but it's simply not. So what I want to talk to you about is momentum, building momentum. Once you have the Facebook pixel optimizing correctly, like, it's optimizing beautifully, you want to keep that momentum up. You don't want to, like for example, if you turn off a campaign that's performing really well, you're basically saying goodbye to the momentum that campaign had. If you add ad sets to that campaign, you're continuing the momentum. This is why I always talk about, creating a new ad set every day, or creating a new campaign every day. If you have a pixel that's optimizing beautifully, you should always be creating new campaigns, and I'm not talking about beginners, I'm talking about if you're scaling, whether it's, a new country, a different lookalike, a different audience, different demographics, you always have to keep that momentum going. And I've seen so many different people where they have just like so much beautiful momentum and they're not taking advantage of it, and they just stay straight, right? When you have momentum like that and your ads are profitable and they're booming and they're doing really, really well, you need to keep on adding onto it. Facebook works off of momentum, meaning if you have momentum, it's super duper easy to scale. And if you don't have momentum, it's one of the most difficult things in the world. This is why I look for products that take off in the first 3 days, because I want that first jump of momentum. I want Facebook to prove to me that it can optimize good for this product. And once it does optimize good, I don't touch it, because once you touch it, it forces the whole ad set and the whole campaign to re-optimize. If you turn it off and turn it back on, it's going to re-optimize. And it could have been optimizing good before, but now it's going to optimize bad. So understanding momentum with Facebook ads is going to help you a lot with decision making. When you have a campaign that's doing really well and you're not sure exactly what to do, then understanding that if you keep adding to that campaign, it's going to continue to do well. If you turn it off, it's not going to continue to do well. Or let's say you're in a position where, you know, your supplier runs out of stock and you have to put your thing as out of stock on your store. That's a horrible thing to do because all your campaigns will lose momentum. Or just turning off your campaign for whatever reason is a horrible thing to do. And this is why I tell people that when you're, you know, like let's say you're scaling and you're running out of money because Stripe is holding your money or whatever, always prioritize paying Facebook before shipping customers their orders. If it's going to take a week, an extra week to ship the customers their orders, that's okay. If it takes an extra week, that's fine. Just email the customers and let them know. But you need to make sure that Facebook stays paid. You need to make sure that all your campaigns are on. That should be number one, because once those campaigns get turned off, or once you stop the payments to Facebook, your momentum is gone. And there's a slight chance that when you re-optimize your ads, they're going to optimize good again. I've seen it happen, numerous times. But 99% of the time, it doesn't work like that, and you lose momentum. And this is the reason why I talk about don't edit your budgets. Don't do anything that is going to change the ad, because literally every single time you do that, it's going to switch up the way that it optimizes, which, it could either go good or bad, or it could just, even worse, they could just hover in the middle. I love it when Facebook's either good or bad, because then it's easy to make a decision. But when it's just hovering on break even, you have no clue what to do. That's the worst thing that could happen. So I just wanted to talk about momentum for a minute, because I know a lot of people don't understand this. They don't look that deep into Facebook ads. They just think that, it's all about the product, or it's all about the strategy that you follow, when really there's a bigger thing at play, which is momentum. The pixel optimizing actively to get sales is one of the biggest pieces that's going to make you successful. And if you don't understand that, good luck to you. But I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. If you did, leave a like. If you want more videos like this, subscribe to me below. I post every weekday. But that's it for this video. I'm Noah Brewer, and I'm out. Peace.